All right, everybody, buckle up because we're diving deep into the Charlie Kirk case, and what's coming out now has absolutely shocked America. This isn't just a murder, this is a full-blown conspiracy that reaches into the highest levels of power, money, and politics. Charlie Kirk, the 31-year-old conservative powerhouse, founder of Turning Point USA, the guy who rallied millions of young people for Trump, was gunned down by a sniper on September 10, 2025. Right in the middle of a speech at Utah Valley University. At first, they called it a lone wolf attack. The shooter, Tyler Robinson, was caught almost immediately. But as the days went by, the story took such a wild turn that nobody trusts the official narrative anymore. Candace Owens, who used to be Charlie's closest ally, is now out here saying this wasn't just a hit, it was a calculated elimination. And the craziest part? The people under the most suspicion now are Charlie's own inner circle. His wife, Erika Kirk, the TPUSA board, and some of the biggest donors. If you want real justice for Charlie, stick with me to the very end of this and drop "Justice for Charlie" in the comments. Let's start from the beginning. What happened right after the shooting, and then I'll walk you through how Candace Owens started peeling back the layers one by one. After that, I'll show you the evidence Charlie's parents brought forward, and finally, we'll get into the insane story of how Erika Kirk became CEO so fast and what that really means. When Charlie Kirk was killed, local police and the FBI immediately labeled it a terrorist attack. Tyler Robinson, 22 years old, a student at Utah Valley University, no criminal record, no connection to TPUSA. In court, he said he just disagreed with Charlie's politics. But the second Candace Owens started asking questions on her podcast, the whole story flipped upside down. Candace said Charlie came to her in a dream and told her the betrayal came from someone closest to him. And now, the evidence piling up is proving her right, piece by piece. September 10, 2025. Charlie Kirk is on stage at Utah Valley University for TPUSA's American Comeback Tour. There are about 3,000 students in the crowd. Charlie's giving his speech, talking about how he's about to drop some major truth bombs. His last line is, "We're fighting for the truth, and the truth will set us free." 42 seconds later, a sniper's bullet rips through his neck. He collapses on stage. The cameras catch everything. You see his chief of staff, Mikey McCoy, pull out his phone and bolt off the stage. TPUSA later claimed Charlie had trained Mikey exactly what to do in a situation like this. Get out, call for help. But Candace Owens shredded that excuse. She said, "If you believe that, then I'm a Nigerian princess stranded on an island, and I need your credit card info to send you $1 million when I get home." Candace showed the video. Mikey's phone is already in his hand, and as he's running, he's disabling cameras. Her question, did Charlie also train him to turn the cameras off? Right after the shooting, TPUSA put out a statement confirming Charlie's death. But Candace revealed that Charlie's parents were the last to know. Charlie's dad gave an interview where he said TPUSA's communications team called and told them Charlie was gone, but they needed his laptop and phone because those were TPUSA property. Charlie's parents refused. The next day, both devices vanished. TPUSA says they handed them over to the FBI. The FBI has never confirmed they received anything. On October 27, 2025, Candace played that interview with Charlie's parents on her show. Charlie's dad pulled out handwritten notes where Charlie wrote, "Something's wrong inside TPUSA. I think my life is in danger, 919. One note said, "If anything happens to me, tell Candace everything. She's the only one who can bring the truth to light." Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk's friendship kicked off back in 2018. In April of that year, Candace texted Charlie that she was feeling a massive energy shift. Charlie texted back, "Yeah, we felt it too. The dreams got darker." That same night, Charlie messaged her while on a run, blasting Kanye West, saying he felt like something huge was about to happen. The very next morning, Kanye West tweets, "I love the way Candace Owens thinks." The tweet blew up. Candace and Charlie were freaking out, texting each other that they had manifested it. Scott Adams went on Periscope and said this wasn't just a tweet, it was a cosmic rip in reality. Candace showed all those texts in her latest episode. She said Charlie had been telling her since 2018 that he had a gut feeling he wouldn't live long. Charlie told her if anything happened, she had to carry the torch. Now, let's talk about Erika Kirk, Charlie's wife, former Miss Arizona, TPUSA executive. 2 weeks after the murder, she's named CEO. No vote, no press conference, just a statement. Candace dropped a bombshell. The document appointing Erika as CEO was drafted days before the memorial. Erika's first public appearance, a podcast, smiling, sharing memories of Charlie. Candace played clips of Erika laughing at a gala, posing with donors. Her question, is this how grief works? Erika started fundraising under TPUSA's name, even though Charlie's estate is worth $20 million. Candace called it straight-up grifting. Charlie's body wasn't even cold, and Erika was already in the power seat. Charlie's parents gave Candace another massive piece of evidence. Text messages from September 8, 2025. In a group chat, Charlie wrote that he lost a $2 million a year Jewish donor because he refused to disinvite Tucker Carlson from an event. Charlie wrote, "I can't be bullied. I had no choice but to step away from the pro-Israel cause." TPUSA confirmed the texts were real but called it private frustration. Candace said this wasn't frustration. This was Charlie's turning point. He was moving toward the truth, and that's why they took him out. Candace leaked another video. A TPUSA staffer, Terrell Farnsworth, taking a selfie right after the shooting and disabling cameras. Her question, was this pre-planned? Candace Owens did a book club on Sigmund Freud and the Jewish mystical tradition. She said Freud's psychoanalysis was really just a secular version of Kabbalah. She was talking about the neuroticism that exploded after Charlie's death. Josh Hammer screaming, "Buy my book," over and over. Mikey McCoy running. Erika smiling. Candace called it demonic. She's out here saying Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Peter Thiel, they don't even look human. Like Apple software you download at night. Her book club went viral. Zionists tried to infiltrate it. But Candace said she's not backing down. After Charlie's murder, social media erupted with hashtags like Justice for Charlie and Erika Exposed. Candace talked about a dream where Charlie appeared, covered in blood, saying, "I was betrayed by the closest one, the one with the ring on her finger." Candace said Charlie had warned her about handlers, people like Rick Rubin, David Horowitz. She said back in 2018, Charlie told her TPUSA would be the death of him. Candace leaked an email from a major investor that said, "Erika has a clear vision for the new direction. We just need the public to trust and follow her question. Was this all set up in advance?" Charlie's parents said they were shut out of the memorial. It was like a WWE event, fireworks, performances. They showed off Charlie's Medal of Freedom, but the family wasn't told anything. Candace said this wasn't a memorial, it was a rebranding campaign. Erika started posting inspirational quotes. The truth always finds light. But Candace called it strategic silence. Erika's not saying anything, she's just controlling the narrative. Candace Owens is demanding the full Charlie Kirk case file be opened, unedited, uncensored. Charlie's parents want his personal devices back. Erika Kirk is silent, just posting short videos about faith, healing, and change. Her supporters call her a resilient widow. The skeptics say she's rewriting the movement in real time. Candace said powerful donors with international ties saw an opportunity in the power vacuum Charlie left behind. Erika's the perfect front for their new vision, a more controlled, donor-friendly version of TPUSA.social media is a war zone. One side calls Candace a grifter, the other calls Erika calculating. Candace said Charlie's legacy has become a battle for power. The truth is still buried. She quoted Joe Rogan, "The truth is right in front of us, but nobody's looking." Candace said she's the one looking. She said Charlie's murder was JFK style, right in front of the public. And then the cover-up began. Candace said the memorial was WrestleMania. Fireworks, choreography. She said it wasn't grief, it was branding. Erika paraded the Medal of Freedom, but Charlie's parents were left in the dark. Candace said Charlie's legacy is now in the hands of donors. She said this was Charlie's turning point. He was heading toward the truth, and that's why he was eliminated. Candace said his death created a power vacuum, and Erika's filling it. Candace said they need Charlie's laptop and phone back. The full case file needs to be opened. She said Charlie's death is a mystery, a national mystery. Every detail, every message, every silence could change everything. She said his death has become a symbol of the information age, where the line between truth and media is blurred. Candace said Erika Kirk isn't just a person anymore, she's a symbol of power, loss, control. And Charlie, the man this whole story is about, is being pushed out of his own narrative. Candace said Charlie's death is a turning point. When truth gets buried under layers of information, only the people asking questions can find the light. She asked, is Erika Kirk misunderstood, or is she the key to this whole mystery? Is Candace Owens speaking truth, or just playing power games? She said the public is watching. Every tweet, every video, every leak, real or fake, is shaping the perception of millions, because in this age, perception is reality. Candace said Charlie's death has become a metaphor for a world where pain isn't sacred anymore. It's shaped, remade, and commercialized for a bigger agenda. Where silence isn't grief, it's a media control tactic. Candace said this is a battle, for influence, for power. A hidden battle between the media, the donors, and the people behind the scenes. She asked, who really controls TPUSA now? Who benefited the most from Charlie's absence? She said the big donors with international connections are thrilled Charlie's gone. Erika's the perfect vessel for their new direction. She said Charlie's death was scripted. The timing was perfect. The statements, the images, the reactions, the silences, everything was planned. She said the donors who clashed with Charlie are now praising Erika's leadership, showing up with her at fundraisers, talking about the next generation and resilience. Candace said Charlie's death is a mystery. A national mystery. Everyone's trying to piece it together. She said Erika Kirk's image has completely flipped. She was the graceful widow. Now she's seen as controlling. She said Erika's smiles, her laughter, her joy, it's all under a microscope now. She said Erika's quotes don't comfort anymore. They feel misleading. She said internet sleuths dug up board records. The CEO appointment was drafted before the memorial. Candace asked, was Erika prepped for the role before Charlie died? Or was someone behind the scenes setting her up? She said this is a story of power, planning, and timing, where the lines between destiny and orchestration are terrifyingly blurred. Candace said Charlie's death has turned into a digital civil war. Celebrities, commentators, journalists, podcasters, politicians, they're all picking sides. One side says Erika's the victim of a mass smear campaign. The other says this was a deliberate power transfer. Candace said Erika's continuing the mission, or rewriting it. She said the TPUSA board is fractured. One faction's protecting Erika, the other wants to reopen the investigation into finances and governance. She said anonymous emails from former staffers are leaking on Reddit, Telegram, Twitter. Some call it a distraction tactic. Others say the truth is coming out, layer by layer. Candace said Charlie's death is a mirror of our time, where power, image, and beliefs collide on every platform, where a single tweet can reshape legacies, where one person's silence speaks louder than a million words. She said it doesn't matter anymore if Erika's in the wrong or just misunderstood. The story's out of anyone's hands. It's taken on a life of its own. New leaks, documents, texts, emails, clips. They're coming in waves, like someone's trickling them out to keep the game going. Candace said the public's realizing this isn't an ordinary scandal. It's a complex picture of power, loyalty, and silence. Three things that can twist the truth to fit the needs of the powerful. Candace said Charlie's death has become a symbol of the information age, where the line between truth and media is gone. Every new revelation is a media bomb. It can destroy a reputation or expose a system built on promises and lies. She said the current situation is this. Candace is demanding the entire Charlie Kirk case file be opened. Charlie's parents are demanding their son's personal devices back. Erika Kirk is at the center of the storm, silent, posting short videos about faith, healing, and the power of change. Her supporters see her as a model of resilience, carrying on her husband's legacy through crisis. The skeptics see her rewriting that legacy in real time. And the internet. It's devouring every second of this drama. Every new photo, every ambiguous caption, every public silence from Erika. It's all a potential clue. People are discussing, decoding, theorizing, counter-arguing. The whirlwind is erasing all boundaries between analysis and imagination. Candace said Charlie's death is a battle for influence and power. A hidden battle between the media, the donors, and the people pulling strings behind the scenes. She said it's a metaphor for the world we live in. A world where pain is no longer sacred, but can be shaped, remade, and commercialized to serve a larger purpose. A world where silence is no longer a sign of sadness, but a tactic for media control. In this picture, Erika could be a victim of cynicism or a key player in a delicate political game. Candace could be a hero daring to speak the truth or someone stirring up attention for personal gain. And the public? We're all caught in the vortex of belief and disbelief. The only thing that's certain is everyone's watching. Every tweet, every video, every new leak, real or fake, is shaping the perceptions of millions. Because in this age, perception is reality. Candace said Charlie's death is a turning point. When the truth is buried under layers of information, only those who keep asking questions can find the light. Charlie loved the crowd because of the energy. We talked about energy all the time. People that had good energy, bad energy, and it is because of you guys fighting for me. I see you guys in the comments. I see you guys going after people's throats when they make a video. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow.